Imagine waking up inside a concrete prison with hundreds of floors below you. Every day, a giant platform filled with food slowly moves downward through the prison. The people at the top floors eat first, and by the time the platform reaches the bottom, almost nothing remains. This means one horrifying thing. Your survival depends entirely on which floor you wake up on. If you're lucky, you eat like a king. But if you wake up too low, starvation becomes your reality.
The most terrifying part isn't the hunger. It isn't the prison. It's the fact that every month your floor changes. One month you could wake up near the top and enjoy unlimited food. The next month you might wake up hundreds of floors below, where almost nothing survives. Nobody knows where they'll end up, and that's what makes the system so terrifying. Every month, people are randomly moved to different floors. One month you might live comfortably near the top. The next month, you could wake up on floor 200 with no food left at all. This prison doesn't just test hunger, it tests human nature itself. At first, everyone believes the solution is simple. If each person only eats what they need, there would be enough food for everybody. But humans don't behave that way. The people on top become greedy. They overeat. They waste food. They ignore the suffering below them because they don't have to see it. At first, many prisoners believe they will stay kind. They believe they will share. They believe they will do the right thing. But hunger changes people. After days without food, survival becomes more important than morality. The prison doesn't create monsters. It reveals what people become when pushed to their limits. And down below, desperation slowly turns people into monsters.
Imagine spending days without food while watching others waste entire meals above you. Eventually, survival becomes more important than morality. Some prisoners lose hope, some lose their minds, and some become terrifyingly violent. The prison slowly transforms people based on one thing: position. That's what makes this story so disturbing. The people aren't divided by intelligence, strength, or talent. They're divided by luck. One random number determines whether you live comfortably or suffer horribly. And maybe that's why this concept feels so realistic, because even in the real world, resources aren't shared equally either. Some people waste more food than they could ever eat, while others struggle to survive every day. The prison becomes a dark reflection of society itself. The higher floors stop caring about the lower ones because hunger is invisible when your stomach is full. But eventually, one prisoner decides to challenge the system. Instead of fighting only for survival, he tries to create fairness. He believes that if people cooperate, everyone can survive. But changing human behavior turns out to be far more dangerous than surviving hunger, because systems built on selfishness don't collapse easily. And the deeper he travels into the prison, the more horrifying humanity becomes. The most terrifying part of this prison isn't the hunger. It isn't the violence.
It's the realization that people can become cruel incredibly fast when survival is threatened. In the end, the prison asks one simple question. The platform isn't really about food. It's about inequality. There is enough food for everyone, but the people at the top consume far more than they need, while the people below suffer. The prison becomes a dark reflection of society itself, And that is what makes the movie unforgettable. If your survival came before someone else's, would you still choose kindness? Or would you become just another person consuming everything before it reaches the people below? Subscribe to PhantomSceneX for more mind-bending stories and cinematic movie explanations.